Welcome to the second Everything Film podcast thing. Nick's back again.
Yep, better than ever.
And today we're going to talk about Thor: The Dark World and possible spoilers, maybe.
Yeah, just watch out for spoilers. I'm going to try and avoid them, but I might not be able to help it.
Might just come out, yeah. And possibly Toy Story of Terror if we run out of time. Or if we have enough time, we'll talk about that as well. So we shall get started with Thor now.
Well, what are your thoughts? You start.
Oh, okay, I'm starting this time. I don't know, it was good, but it could have been a lot better. It could have... I've been reading heaps of, well, not reading, watching a lot of YouTube reviews, and people seem to have a problem with Kat Dennings in the movie.
Oh, I haven't read that. I haven't seen anything about her.
Oh, well, everyone on YouTube's complaining about her.
Oh.
Apparently that she was annoying in the movie and just shouldn't be in the movie at all. I totally disagree with that, because she brought in a lot of humour to the movie.
Yeah, she did bring a lot of comic relief, but that's about it. I can see their point.
Yeah.
But I think she needs to be there for continuity anyway.
Well, I didn't really have a problem with her anyway. I have more of a problem with the villain than I did with Kat Dennings. So
yeah, I think the villain the villain's probably my only criticism about the film.
Mm-hmm. And also, a lot of people say that I can't remember the villain's name anymore.
Malekith.
People say that Malekith wasn't really much of a villain, and that his partner, who was the one with the monster one.
Oh, I don't know what his name was.
No. Apparently, people say that he did a lot. That one did a lot better, like as a villain role, than what Malekith did as a villain. Like he was more menacing and threatening to Thor and all that, especially in halfway through the movie. Than Malekith was.
I think the problem with Malekith is he doesn't have enough lines of dialogue, and he doesn't have enough backstory, and so he doesn't get enough time to really seem threatening or like why he even wants the darkness in the first place. It's not convincing enough.
Yeah.
Like as opposed to Loki, who has so much personality, so much character that every line of dialogue he says basically oozes personality. And that goes for all his appearances in every movie so far he's been in. So I think when you contrast Loki with Malekith as villains, you definitely see the difference.
I think they're sort of the same tone. Like, I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of Loki and Thor, but then as soon as the Avengers, I started to like Loki as a villain.
Well, Loki in the first Thor, I guess. Yeah, I did watch it after we watched Thor: The Dark World, and I did notice that there wasn't quite as strong characterization as I thought there was. But I think a lot of the characterization has to do with the Avengers. I think a lot of it comes out in the Avengers. And going back to see Thor after watching the Avengers is like getting just a little bit extra detail rather than the other way around, which probably should have been. Yeah, so I do think Thor: The Dark World is better than the first Thor after watching both of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, I agree with that. Well, the first one's good.
The first one is good. The first one's got some...
Oh, yeah, it was good. But I
think the writing for the first one might have been slightly better, but there were definitely some good moments in the second one in terms of writing and dialogue and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, my overall thoughts is I really liked Thor: The Dark World. I just think it's so much fun. Ever since the Avengers, the Marvel movies have been tending towards more fun, like countering DC's and Warner Brothers' serious Dark Knight Man of Steel paradigm, I guess, and it's
Yeah, well,
just so much better.
Thor was like a humor sort of movie because Thor was trying to interact like the out like the environments of Earth and all that he's not used
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that was sort of a
I
jokey
think
movie. But now that you said that, I think of it. Um, Captain America wasn't really much of a. That was more of an action film than it was joke wise.
I don't know. There was a few jokes.
Yeah, I
I
know,
mean,
but like out of the whole Marvel movie so far, excluding the Incredible Hulk, 'cause we haven't seen it yet,
yeah,
it's sort of the one with the less humor in it. Out of all,
yeah, probably.
because Iron Man
Definitely.
has Tony Stark's the one the comic
Yeah,
relief in the Iron Man movies.
yeah, yeah. But as a whole, I think humor and fun and personality just permeates through the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I think that's what makes it so successful. And I don't think Thor: The Dark World is any different. I think it's so much. It's just such a refreshing breath of air when also like after Man of Steel, especially. I think
Yeah,
after Man of Steel and watching Thor: The Dark World, I'm just like,
you
oh,
need humor
thank
in it.
God.
You need to balance the fun and the action and the serious
Yeah,
tone of the
and
movie.
because I've seen four superhero movies this year: Iron Man 3, Man of Steel, Wolverine, and Thor: The Dark World. And I think Iron Man 3 is the best of those. Um, but the Wolverine was good too, but it it was lighter in color. It wasn't lighter in say humor and stuff, but it was lighter in like color and editing and stuff and setting. So I think it has that slight edge over Man of Steel, and it was shorter than Man of Steel, the Wolverine. So the Wolverine is somewhere between the Marvel movies and the DC movie for me, I think. So I think it goes based on they don't take it themselves very seriously, and I think that's a good quality.
Hmm.
But then again, some people have criticized Iron Man 3 for not taking itself seriously enough.
People can complain and about the Iron Man 3 twist. I don't care about them.
Yeah, the twist,
I like the twist.
but also just the oversaturation of humor. Like every 10 minutes, there's something that's funny, um, which I think it's good. I think it's good.
Well, that's probably what Marvel wants because they probably what Marvel probably does the fun size because the families can take them because it's not scary, but yet they can have fun with the movie, so that kids can see it, like families can go and see it
Yeah, yeah,
instead of like the
definitely.
Dark Knight, which is like really well not depressing but darker than what Marvel
I hated Man of Steel. I can't tell you enough how much I hated Man of Steel
and
because it just went too long. It was bland and boring. I didn't really care about the
too bad we
characters.
didn't do this when we were saw Man of Steel. We probably have like 2 hours of just talking about how much we hated that movie.
Oh yeah, I know.
um,
Um,
but Marvel probably does it because either one they can attract families to see it because it's not dark or that scary, and two they can it's different from DC because DC tries to make itself every one of the movie dark, except for Green Lantern probably. And then Marvel when they're just trying to focus on the fun yet do some of the serious action side as well to it.
I
So they
think
both have
Marvel's
different sides to how
the
they
thing is
make their movies.
both of them are trying to please the fans in different ways. Fans of the comics, like you just have to look at the post credit scene in Thor: The Dark World to know that all they're doing is basically it's only really for fans that post credit scene, isn't it? It's only really for
I had
people.
no idea what was going on other than the name of the object in the Avengers. I had no idea what was happening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you had no idea of the comics or the upcoming release slate of Marvel Cinematic Universe films, you
Evident
have
by
no idea.
how many people that walked out.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
Still can't believe people still don't know not to walk out on a Marvel film. Well, they
But
never learned.
that post credit scene was so worth it, though. It was so it almost eclipsed the movie for me. Like it got me so excited for Marvel's future slate.
It was probably the best post-credit scene since we had the Avengers.
Oh yeah, easily. We've only had one since then, which is Iron Man 3.
Yeah, Iron Man 3 was good, but it was just for the story, nothing continuing.
Yeah, it just tied in with the whole thing that it's all just a big joke, big lot of fun. The Iron Man 3 one, because even after the credits over, we still got a laugh.
And I've just realized just right now. Okay, this might go spoiler territory if people have seen Thor or Iron Man 3. Could we be getting one member from the Avengers every single movie now? Because you think about it, Iron Man 3 had a fun little cameo. Thor 2 had a fun little cameo.
Oh yeah, they probably.
Captain America is probably not going to have a cameo, but it does have the Avengers like Black Widow and Nick Fury, so that ties in with it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not going to have. I doubt it's going to have Thor or Iron Man in it.
Yeah,
but yeah, it'll be interesting to see because like Agents of Shield as well is having all these sorts of references, and especially the last episode was really linked in with what happened in the Avengers. So
yeah, I wonder what 2 weeks away for the World episode that sets right after Thor 2.
Yeah. That's next week.
I'm interested. Hopefully, I have some cool cameos. Oh, was that a bird?
What?
I heard a bird noise coming from your.
Oh yeah, I got a bird in this room.
I was wondering what was the noise about. That was coming from outside my window.
Anyway,
why do you have a bird?
This is off topic. I think we should get back to the topic. I just have a bird, a pet bird.
Okay.
Okay. Well, anyway. So, anything else on Thor? Do you think?
We'll try not to spoil anything.
What did you think of Jane Foster? Like, do you think she was implemented in it enough?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think the main thing that made it so good was the relationship between Loki and Thor. I think that was, and Odin, Loki, Thor. It was that was the thing that made it for me. Jane, they tried to make Jane central, and she had her moments, but I think she was overshadowed by the Asgardians.
I think I liked it better than I did in Thor.
Yeah, I liked her better than in Thor, but I think she had more time to shine in Thor: The Dark World. So she was really just a damsel in distress in the first one, wasn't she? She was just pining after Thor the entire time.
Yeah, I don't think I really liked their relationship in the first Thor.
Yeah,
but it was a lot better than the second one, so give them that. This is gonna go off topic again, probably. Have you seen the Japanese poster for Thor: The Dark World?
It's not off topic, but no, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, I'll send you the link right after. You'll laugh at it.
Okay.